Good morning, everyone. This is Crafty Hands by TK. My name is Tatum, and I'm glad you're able to join me today. I am actually going to be working on another JPG and turn it into an SVG, but it has a layering thing that's in there, and so we're going to talk about how we do that and to upload it into Design Space and clean it up, and then add the extra layer once we get it into Design Space. And like always, when you're new at it, this is kind of intimidating. But it's kind of easy once you get the hang of it. This is the easiest way I've been able to do it. If you have another way that you do it and it's more understandable or whatever, that's fine. Please let me know. I would love to learn on how to do that because most of the stuff I'm learning, I'm just figuring it out on myself. But this is the easiest way I have been learning to do it. So I'm going to go to the upload image and I'm going to find it on the computer. I have quite a bit of stuff that was gifted to me, which I'm very thankful for. So we're going to type in the name of what we're looking for, which is the JPG, like I said. And so we're going to enter that, and here it is. A young lady was having some trouble, so I told her I would help her out. This is how we do it. Advanced options, unmodified. You want to go down to 16, of course, because that's the easiest, or not the easiest, but the highest one. The tolerance, you can go to 50 because I have found that it's the easiest. And if you need a little bit more, a little bit better stuff is fine. But if you go, I'll show you the difference. This is 100. So we're going to see, this is 100. And I stand corrected. It does look better. I'm sorry. So let's do 100, shall we? Nothing like learning something new when you're in the middle of a video. And that's okay, because hey, when you stop learning, you stop living. So all those look great. So we'll hit the preview. And yep, look at that. That looks wonderful. So we will actually take this and continue. And there's your print and cut, and there's your cut image. So we're going to click on the cut image, and then upload it into our Design Space. And there we are. So we want it red. So we'll go up here and we can change the color here. That way it looks the same as it did whenever we first wanted it into Design Space. So we go up here to Shapes, click the square, and unlock it so it'll stretch. We can stretch it over our word, and yep, we just kind of line it up. There we are. Now we highlight it over the word and hit slice down here at the right. Then we can actually take this part right here because we don't need that. We just need this one. So you can come and highlight this. It's not going to highlight the word inside in the red. It's just going to highlight your square. So, or your rectangle, sorry. Now you go down here to contour. And this is where we go to clean it up a little bit. We zoom it in some. We'll click off. So you can even see right here. We actually want the middle part. So we're going to just come and click the square. Okay? And this is tricky. I see that it's definitely lined in the black. What you're wanting to do is you can go down here to the V and click the outlining, and you see how it comes up on the inside is the color that you need. And that's what we're going to do for each letter. So the M, you can tell that this is the outline because the drips of blood. So we'll take that off, and then this second M that you see is actually the inside of it. This V is your inside, but we need that, so we're going to leave that one. The N, you can also tell up here in your box when it highlights it, let's pull this over some. Your N right here. If you're clicking on the N, the outlining on the outside is what lights up. So when you click it and it disappears and you see the inside dark, that's what's going to show up, and that's what you need. Your O is tricky because if you take that off, you see how that little outline is gone? That's what you need gone. So you'll go down to the next O. Oh, see how that middle piece disappeared? But that's what you need because that's the inside of it. And here's another line. See also that's the other one from the inside, but you don't need that either. And then this one is the other part. Oh, see, we made a mistake, and that's okay because, hey, we all make mistakes. So what we're going to do is go back to contour, and we're going to find that, actually, you can even slide it over some, so when you hit your contour, you can still see the O. So we can go down and we can play with it. See, it takes it out completely with that one, so you don't need that one. What about this one? Ah, see, that's what we need. So that's what we're going to use. And if you click on this one, it takes in the middle and shows up. So you don't need the middle. So we are done with that, but then we have our E. You can still see that our E is not got any color inside of it and needs it. So we'll go back to contour, find your E, zoom this in so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Now find your E. You can see it on the design space as well. And just click on the one that you need. Oh, the first one is the inside part. For lack of the better word, we'll call it the guts. So the E shows up. So when you pull out of it, there is your whole word. Change the color to the black, and that's what you need. That's exactly what we pulled up in. Now, granted, not every one of your JPGs are going to do this. Sometimes you can just play around and see which ones, like the two separate colors are kind of easy to do like this. But like I said, not all of them will work out for you. So there is how to fill in linings on your Word. And then of course, when you go to print it, you'll go to make it. And one of them will be on the black. The other one will be on the red. If you're going to put it on a shirt or something like that, don't forget to mirror your image. And when you go to iron it on and layer it, put your red down first and then do the inside. That way it'll line up. Actually, you know, it depends on you. You can do the inside if you think the outside will be easier. But when you go to peel it all off together, it's very tricky to do the layers on the solid sheet of plastic that it comes on. So if you find it easier to put one piece down, let's say you want to do the outlining first, iron that down, then you can cut each individual letter and iron them down separately to make sure you line them up perfectly. That's what I have learned to be easier. Sometime I may do a video on that to show you guys how to do that. Kind of just depends on the person if it's easier for you to eye one each piece at a time, or if it's easier for you to put it all on together. It just depends on how you feel about doing that. If you're a beginner, sometimes it's easier to do one letter at a time because you can get it precise and you don't have to worry about one piece being smaller than the other or anything like that. So that is how we do this simple JPG. We turn it into an SVG and put your lining and your color on the inside and all that. So if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. Just like and subscribe to my channel if you find this very helpful. And if you have questions, you might find yourself in a video for me to where I can show other people, because I'm sure you're not the only one with a question. So please let me know if there's anything I can do for you. Thank you and have a good day.